Don't worry. Everything is under control. Kaysen is going to be able to commit to those dates, and when he does, we will have beautiful...
Sir.
Whoa. Hold on. Yes, sir. I'll give you just a minute. I got to talk to him. Okay. Thank you. Mr. Cerna!
Where's Kaysen?
Kaysen is filling out contractual obligations at this current time, but what can I help you with?
Look, man, I've got a bone to pick with him. I got one with Logan too, but definitely with Kaysen. Why would he come in and attack me?
You gotta remember, you laid your hands on me twice in that match, and me and Kaysen were basically brothers, so...
Maybe if you weren't running your mouth so much during the match, I would have had a match with Kaysen fair and square.
You were done. Logan had you beat. I was doing you and Logan a favor not going against Kaysen. Just say thank you and move on.
You know what? How about I treat you the same way I treated you that night?
Okay. Here's the deal. June 24th, Extreme Content, you got a match with Kaysen Kane for the Cruiserweight title. Just let me go. But I have a better idea too. Why don't we throw Logan Quindell into the match?
That's perfect.
Look, I'm glad, because see, once Logan Quindell takes care of the J.J. Cerner problem, and you and Logan destroy each other all over Mount Airy, North Carolina, Kaysen Kane can pick the scraps and retain the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Cruiserweight Championship. I'm a genius!
Tell you what, I accept this challenge. The new challenger always accepts a new challenge. But don't be fooled. Kaysen's got to fight to win that title.
Okay. You've always had a lot of heart, JJ. Not enough brains though.
You know what? I'll just see you at Extreme Contact.
Call Kaysen Kane.
Tell you what, this has been one heck of a good evening here so far.
It certainly has.
And here comes another match to open this one up. I have no idea who this guy is.
This is Arian Wilson.
Arian Wilson, okay. But we are on the road to Extreme Content. And wrestling fans, you'll want to be here in person to watch that, because there's nothing like being here live. And this crowd is lively this evening. Come on out and join us.
Arian Wilson comes to us from Fire Pro Wrestling. I've never seen him wrestle before. However, he was here earlier this
in the
evening,
ring at this time, weighing in
the ring
at 260 pounds.
He was very impressive
from
what I saw.
Zone 1. This is no joke. And Wilson.
Yeah, when you're not familiar with
and his opponent.
It's hard, but that's all right, though. We know a lot about his opponent.
We certainly do. Now here with the newest faction here in the AIWF Mid-Atlantic, the Higher Calling, also known as THC, along with their newest member, JT Moss. Everyone's dead.
Whoa.
Pretty boy Lane with the mind games. Now,
and his opponent being accompanied to the ring by Buddy Flowers and JT Moss, weighing in at 2 boxes of White House strawberries, a keg of PBR from Hollywood, Kentucky, Pretty Boy Lane.
I tell you what, Brian, one thing about Pretty Boy Lane, he has held some classic matches here in AIW Mid-Atlantic. over the past several years.
He certainly has.
I'm taking nothing away from the Pink Gang, but now that he's been back on his own, before these guys, he has been on a different level.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And I see gold around his waist.
You're right. And one of the advantages that that Pretty Boy Lane has is that while he is in good shape, he doesn't have a lot of weight on his frame. And I think because of that, a lot of his opponents don't take him very seriously.
Uh-oh.
And because of that, he often gets the victory on guys who outweigh him by quite a bit, because they come into a match with Pretty Boy Lane expecting to just run all over this smaller guy. But he's got the speed, he's got the technical prowess,
and the experience.
You're absolutely right. You know, and Arian Wilson has the nickname of No Joke, so you can tell he's all business. I'm sure he probably has something to say about this new faction of THC. You know, they don't. These guys, while they're very serious competitors, they don't take themselves very seriously. They come out here and. You know, like I said, while they take their wrestling very seriously, they come out here to have a good time too.
Wilson's showing a little bit of his power or his strength.
Evidently, he didn't take too kindly to the "You got boobies" chant by the crowd.
No.
Lane just bouncing around.
Oh, nice. Again, like I said. Not taking Lane very seriously. And because of that, you know, he thought he had Lane right where he wanted him. But Lane luckily got turned around there just in time, but made the cardinal mistake of turning his back on his opponent.
You know, here's a new rule that I'm wondering about. You know, with him and his partners out there, is it illegal to take a toke of a vape during a match?
Well, it's kind of an Air Bud situation there where there's nothing in the rules that says that you can't.
Exactly.
So you know, it's not you're not disadvantaging your opponent in any way by doing so. So I don't see why it would be against the rules. But again, the vapes are, you know, I mean, I guess they're not new anymore, but you know, compared to the rules of wrestling, they're not. You know, I'm sure that nothing's actually been put in any kind of rule book about them.
I wouldn't think so.
Nice leapfrog there.
Oh, big
by Lane.
Pretty Boy Lane.
And again, like I said, Lane using that speed and agility to throw off that bigger opponent, and he is flummoxed. I think he expected.
Right.
Again, I think he expected just to come in here and just run roughshod.
Oh, that knee. Referee out of position.
Yeah, and while he did that,
now Lane fighting back.
Fighting back as best he can, but.
Buddy, no offense, the vape is not helping you right now. It's not helping Lane.
It certainly isn't. And just like that, just like we've said, Lane had full control of this matchup the first 5 minutes or so, but now Wilson.
Shot across the chest. Another one. Went missed. Oh, Lane's chopping back.
Lane get a full head of steam.
A little bit.
Right into it.
Not quite in time.
Yeah.
That'll
Got
stop
him up.
right in the tracks.
Big gut-wrench suplex there by Wilson. This could be it. Lane still in this fight, though. And back in that corner trying to get himself back up to his feet.
He's still in it, but I'm not sure exactly how much more he's going to be able to take.
Yeah, you're right. But, again, we have seen Lane trying for a German suplex. But Wilson.
Across that top turnbuckle.
Smart move there by Wilson. Getting out of that German suplex situation. I think Wilson's getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, but so is Buddy Flowers over there. You better be careful. Ref could throw him out of here if he's not careful.
Crowd trying to get behind Pretty Boy Lane.
Oh, Flowers, a nice reversal.
Nice clothesline. Sharp elbow right in the chest of Wilson. Wild swing and a miss. Nice kick there by Lane. Looks like he caught him right in the back of the head.
Took the big man down to his feet.
Big drop kick right in the right between those shoulder blades. This could be it.
Oh, just a two.
Almost. Almost. That was very close. The ref was almost getting ready to slap the mat for that 3 count, but Wilson was able to get his shoulders up off the mat. Again.
Now Flowers going for it. Uh-oh. Wilson caught him. This may not be pretty.
Shoulder. Big Oklahoma slam there.
What's he doing? He should have went for the cover.
Yeah, he should have. However, I think maybe he's trying to prove a point. Nice! Nice springboard moonsault.
Oh, he got
springboard kick.
This could be
it. 2, 3. And again. What? I thought.
Oh, 2 count.
I thought it was a 3. However, no, the referee saying it was a 2
count. Well, that was how close that was.
Right, exactly. The referee's hand actually slapped down, but the referee saw that his shoulder was up. Lane, my God, what a nice maneuver there by Lane. 2, 3.
Now he
got the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Pretty Boy Lane.
Once again, Pretty Boy Lane, the giant killer, was able to defeat a man who outweighed him by a considerable amount. He's got the ref in there gyrating. THC, Pretty Boy Lane, with the strong message: do not underestimate the higher calling, and do not underestimate Pretty Boy Lane.
Gonna be some blunt smoke tonight.
This group of weirdos and misfits have come together and are really forming a bond that's very helpful.
Hi, wrestling fans. This is Mad Matt Carter, along with AIWF Hall of Famer Brian Danzig, telling you and reminding you about the most awesome, at least we think so, wrestling podcast there is. It's AIWF Ringside Wrestling, and it comes your way on all your favorite podcasting platforms: Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, just to name a few. Brian, they can also see it on YouTube. But the cool thing about our podcast, it's completely live and interactive every Sunday night on Facebook.
Yeah, it certainly is, and we get into all the news of AIWF, WWE, TNA, all of it. We don't just cover AIWF. We cover the whole spectrum of wrestling. You can comment. You can put comments in there. We'll answer your questions. It's a great time. And sometimes, most of the time, we're talking about wrestling. Sometimes it goes off the rails, and that's just that. Sometimes that's even more entertaining.
Yeah, that's part of the charm, I guess, of the show, right? So be sure to tune in anywhere you find your favorite podcast, on the AIWF Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, and of course on Facebook live on Sunday night for the most interactive wrestling podcast in the United States. It's AIWF Ringside Wrestling.
Jimmy Valiant, Boogie Woogie Man. Legendary Boogie Woogie Man. Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. Hang on. What are you doing around
Who's that calling you, brother? This is our neighborhood.
You done made a mistake.
You should be retired, Boogie.
Wait a minute, boys. Let me take a bite of my king dog.
You say king dog?
King dog?
Is that what you said?
What? What happened? Come on, boy.
Don't let hunger bully you. Get yourself a king dog, and you too can become a super hunger fighter.
Here at the commentators table.
Here comes our Mid-Atlantic champion,
in the Mid-Atlantic.
Now, why can't he come out here by himself, but the rest can't? Is he that scared of Justin Flash and that pig? That is right. That could be it, Brian.
Well, the thing is, as far as I know, Jack, I don't know that he's scheduled to defend his title. He's coming out first. Normally, if you're a champion, he may just be out here to.
I think Mr. Wilson
to talk.
Mr. Burns
However, he's out here. He's dressed to fight. So maybe whether or not he has an opponent, maybe he's looking for one. Guess we'll find out.
I think the Mid-Atlantic champion is getting ready to drop a bombshell. Whenever he has a mic in hand, you know it's going to be good.
Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by the Fighters Club.
Hey, how about you shut your stupid mouth for a second?
Finally, something said.
He's talking to the wrong person up there, Brian.
Well,
I will speak until you all shut the hell up.
Well, you won't be speaking then, because this crowd is not going to shut up. I can tell you that right now. So you might as well say what you're going to say, because this crowd is not going to be quiet.
Shut up right now. I'll leave. I don't have to be here. I'll go home. You want me to leave?
Don't threaten him with a good
You
time.
want me to leave?
That's right.
Let's go.
We won't miss him.
Psych! You bumps don't get that. You deserve to worship me.
Uh-oh.
What the
I
hell?
think Buddy Flowers has had enough of this.
I tell you what, the higher calling have been on a roll here lately.
Yeah.
So Buddy Flowers right needs backup. Real mature.
This song is trash.
Jack, he just looks dumbfounded. He's like, what is, he doesn't know it. Clara.
Whoa. Wait 1 minute.
crowd is definitely wild tonight.
Yeah.
Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it short and simple. You came out to wrestle. I haven't wrestled tonight. Why don't we make it Jack versus Buddy Flowers?
Hey, let's keep it simple.
That's right. Does Buddy have authority around
What have
here?
you done to deserve to wrestle the greatest Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion of all time?
I think these people will tell you exactly what I've done. Come on, everybody. Tell them about me.
Well, if you ask this crowd, then they definitely want to see Buddy versus Jack.
I think there's something in the fog machine when Buddy Flowers comes out.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised.
Fighters Club! Get them! Get them! Get them! Get them! Get them!
It's going to be a
break it down.
Leave it to Jack. Do something undermine it.
Hit him. Hit the announcer. Hit the announcer.
I'm gonna kick your ass
Oh.
in front of all these drug addicts and crackheads in this stupid place. Announce me right now.
This is assault.
Jack
This
is
is gangbang
livid right
mentality.
now, but it looks like THC and the Fighters Club have taken it to the back.
Introducing first, representing the Fighters Club, weighing in at 265 pounds, standing 6'3". He is the Messiah of Muay Thai, the Jehovah of Jiu-Jitsu, the God of combat sports. Coming in to unite tonight from the Divine Dojo of Las Vegas, Jesse Alexander Carter, J.A.C. This is Jack.
One bad man.
Yeah, you got that right. Jack certainly is a bad man.
And his opponent.
There's no denying.
He is the THC CEO, coming to you from the highest point in North Carolina, weighing in at 81,000 grams. This is Buddy Flowers.
There you have it, wrestling fans. The introduction to this main
One
event.
fall to a finish.
Hey, Mr. Burns, you going to stick your nose in this match?
Why would I need to interfere? I am here doing my job as a color commentator for the IWF Mid-Atlantic. I don't appreciate being accused of shenanigans and tomfoolery.
Well, I think you better sit over here with us because you're going to get whooped you get in there, boy.
You know, there are several people who would argue, and Buddy Flowers is one of them, that he was the rightful winner of the Money in the Piggy Bank match because he was the one that first brought it down. However, the referee Kevin Phoenix Cochran made the call that because he didn't have control of it, that he didn't actually win, which I actually agreed with it. But again, I can say, oh my goodness.
Hey, Brian, the cameras may not catch it. There's still a member of the Fighters Club out here. He's in La La Land. That could be a disadvantage right there. But Ezreal's still out here.
And going back to an earlier point, Buddy did knock the pig off, but Buddy was not smart enough to grab the pig.
Well, again, like I said, I actually agreed with Kevin Phoenix Cochran III's call that he did not win. However, like I said, there are several people, including him, who feel that because he brought it down, that he was the actual winner. But Buddy looks like he's switching strategies here, which is very smart because he was trying to just simply lock up with Jack, and Jack clearly has more power than him.
Oh, I love it.
He
Jack's
needs to use
knocking
his
Buddy around
speed.
like the Cowboys do the Giants.
Buddy looks like
Up
the
and
red
over.
from the Karate Kid
Leapfrog.
with the headband.
Going for the hip toss.
That's a disqualification.
Smart move
Hunter,
right
ring
there.
the bell. That can't be legal.
Nice knee there in the corner by Buddy Flowers.
You condone. Oh! Do you condone that?
Well, I don't condone it, but at the same time, like I said, I don't think there's anything in the rules against it. So, I mean, the referee can't disqualify him for putting, blowing water vapor into his face.
Jack has done nothing but stand-up work here. He's a stand-up citizen. He gives back to the community, and this is the way he gets treated by the – oh, my God, that just isn't okay.
Nice elbow drop.
And 2 count.
That's called heart and guts.
Oh, I won't deny that Jack has heart and guts, along with
what's Flowers
great
up to?
wrestling ability.
Hey, look right there. I knew there
And
was
Hunter
something
is
going
checking
over
on
here.
Jack to make sure he's okay. Good officiating there.
Uh-oh, now Jack's going up on that rope. Oh, no, he's going for superplex. Oh! Well, that's good. Do it again.
This match, it
That's
could
it.
be
Oh,
over.
2 count.
Yeah, buddy, you good. You good. You good.
Jack looks to be a little bit
Like I said,
surprised.
she'll get over it.
I think he was expecting this matchup to be over right now.
Probably takes Jack. Oh, what an elbow.
Buddy Flowers was able to kick up after that superplex. However, it may have taken him out of this matchup, though. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to last. But he's a very resilient competitor.
Oh, now
So we'll
what's he
just
doing
have
out there
to-
again? He's making the
So we'll
way
just have
around
to
the ring
see.
there.
Right now, he is gasping for
Oh.
air. Oh, and that certainly didn't help. A kick right in the sternum, both feet into the sternum.
I oftentimes say fight to live another day. Buddy Flowers may not fight at all.
Now Jack's got Buddy up. Buddy fights it up. Oh, nice.
Rolls him up.
I see tight
Nice
holding,
roll
tight
up.
That
holding.
was close. We're that close to having a new champion.
Big
Oh.
boot there.
That big
Beautiful.
size. Looks like about 13 foot.
2.
But an unorthodox pin.
Yeah. No matter how devastating that kick may have been, you're going to have to cover a competitor like Buddy Flowers a little bit better than that to get the win.
And there's no denying what Buddy has done here in the Mid-Atlantic. He is a name. When his name's on the card, fans want to see what he's going to do. He's impressive. He's a man that he does get higher than the clouds, more than metaphorically sometimes. But I'm sorry, any man getting in there with Jack is a dead man walking.
Well, it remains to be seen. Buddy Flowers' his popularity has skyrocketed here in the AIWF Mid-Atlantic area, and is he the caliber of athlete to go up against the AIWF Mid-Atlantic champion? And with moves like that, he's proven that he is. Nice drop
Over the cover.
kick, planted both feet
Yeah, but
very
this-
firmly into the chest of Jack.
I got to give
Got
credit
the
where
2
credit
count.
is due. Buddy is bringing it to Jack.
Oh,
but
right.
Jack
there,
brings it
ribs.
right back.
You do know, Mr. Seth, you can't forget Justin Flash got that piggy in the bank. You don't know where he's going to be. He can cash that sucker in it.
You
anytime.
let Jesse
That's got to be on the back
Alexander
of Jack's
Carter
mind.
and the Fighters Club worry about Justin Flash and his pig. You know, I saw him there at home playing video games. That's what Justin Flash and that pig's doing.
Well, I haven't seen Justin Flash here tonight. However, that doesn't mean he isn't here. He could be. He could cash in after this matchup with Buddy Flowers if he wanted to.
Hey, look going on out here again.
And again,
Look
like
at
we
this.
said,
Great
Jack
officiating
is a
by Hunter, checking on Jack. This is beautiful. Hunter's a great ref. I want you to know that. I really think.
Well, no, I agree. Hunter is a great referee, but like any referee, he does not have eyes in the back of his head, and he
That's an
cannot
illegal
keep-
choke.
But he's fighting back.
This is cheating.
Using that rope.
Well, so is having
Oh,
a
what a
member of your
kick.
team stomp the other guy
That's
while the
moral
referee's back.
support.
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
There's just no reasoning with you. That is just ridiculous.
As we
Yeah,
all
support, blood than he is
Moral
now.
support is banging on the apron, saying, "Come on, Jack, you've got him." It's not stomping your man's opponent.
Now showboating out there.
You know, you don't need to raise your voice. I'm trying to do a job here. I don't appreciate the hostility.
I do have to raise my voice to be able to be heard over this crowd. That's every time I leave here.
Nice reversal.
Oh my goodness! Jack just smacked his head right on that ring apron. And we've said it before. We'll say it again. No matter how tough you are, you're not tougher than steel.
Well, you know,
Buddy Flowers smartly breaks the count by rolling into the ring.
That's right. Hey, what in the world?
and I want you to look at this.
Oh, man.
Azrael is here in front of us, not doing anything wrong. He's still hurting from that ambush from earlier. The THC, I saw that, and it was wrong. Jesse is taking care of Buddy Flowers. By himself, one-on-one.
Oh, what a slap right across the chest.
His heart may be on the canvas.
He just toyed.
It very well might.
Now.
Jack bringing the straps down. The universal sign of, I mean business.
You know, I love Jack, but I didn't need to go blind tonight.
Jack bomb.
Oh, this could be it. No, only a 2 count. Wow.
Again, a very lax cover by Jack. He didn't have a leg hook. He didn't have.
Oh, he missed. Oh yeah.
Again, Jack too early, counting Buddy Flowers out. Wasn't paying attention, and has now hit the mat hard. And this crowd is solidly behind Buddy Flowers. If he's going to win this matchup, right now is his chance. Right now is his opportunity. Big knee right on the chin of Jack.
Another knee
right across the jaw. He has got Jack rocked right now.
He does. He's got him reeled.
Nice reversal. And a third knee.
On the button. Jack went cross-eyed.
It's been a while since somebody's took it to Jack here.
If Buddy Flowers were able to immediately make the pin, I think he would be.
What an upset
that would be able to win. However, he's taken so much damage and so much punishment, he was not able to immediately make that pin.
Buddy's got bad intentions.
Jack is out on his feet right now. Flowers got him hooked.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But Jack, he counters. Has the tombstone pile driver.
Rest in peace.
Planted him.
R.I.P. Buddy
This has to
Flowers.
be it. No!
Yeah, 2 count.
You've got to be kidding me. Where is he getting it?
Wow. Let me ask a question. When you're on that recreational activities that Buddy Flowers does your system go numb?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. And
wow.
Whether or not you can feel pain or not,
frustrated.
Your body still reacts the same way.
Oh, God!
Flowers, he hit him. He hit him.
There's no ref. This is genius. Yes. Beauty. And the beast is here.
They're pulling him out of the ring.
Crybabies.
Oh, okay.
Watch out.
Family is
Here we
together.
go.
Over the top rope. He took out the entire Fighters Club.
Someone down here to check on him.
Get her done.
Buddy Flowers.
Wait a minute. Here.
Who is this?
What do we got here?
Oh, super kick.
Oh, come on.
Who is
I get a
that?
weird feeling I know who this is.
I don't understand.
Seth Burns, you're behind this. I know it.
I am honestly clean. For the first time in my life, I am clean of this.
Yeah,
I love it.
Burns looked genuinely surprised.
Jack's up top.
Flash. But now he's unable to make the pin.
Senior official Reggie Cassidy's here.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, come on. That looked like Case and Kane right there.
But I don't know. I mean, I guess it could have been, but
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match
I don't think
is
Case and Kane would
AIWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion.
They may have an uneasy
And this masked
agreement.
What a main event for this episode.
It's going to help Jack win. But then again, maybe I'm wrong.
Fighters Club
still
stays
attacking
up.
Buddy Flowers.
The newlyweds looking over Buddy Flowers.
Adding insult to injury.
Their children will be beautiful.
I love every minute of this.
Anyway, Jack standing tall with the rest of the Fighters Club.
That's our paparazzi.
Buddy Flowers. Who knows what would have happened had that mysterious masked man. Hey, here he comes back into the ring.
He is stalking his prey.
I mean, like I said,
It has to be.
I mean, it's possible, but again, I don't see Case and Kane.
If it ain't, it's close.
And again, if that were the case, I think.
Oh my God!
Big pile driver there.
The pile drivers end careers.
They certainly
I told you
can.
Buddy Flowers wasn't walking out tonight.
And you're absolutely right. I suppose the rest of THC, I suppose the Fighters Club may have got the best of them in the back.
You ain't kidding. And I bet I know who had
That's
something to
why
do with
they're
it.
not out here. Buddy laid out flat. He had his
Wrestling fans
chance.
are checking out the action on Buddy Flowers here. He's up.
He made a valiant effort.
Well, you know me. Do whatever you can to win. It was the great Jesse Ventura once said, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. But Buddy Flowers
right.
just got rocked.
Well, wrestling fans, there you have it. For Seth Burns, for Brian Danzig, this is Bob Dalton, and Sergeant Striker saying good night, good luck.